Hey everyone, number one, I'm really sorry that it's taken so long to post this video. I've had a lot going on in my life since I posted last, but things are starting to calm down. Basically, as I'm sure you've guessed, that I've gotten off the trail. The reason that I got off the trail, simply put, is that I wasn't mentally strong enough to handle the intense loneliness that goes on with the trail. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting the loneliness. I knew it was going to be hard. It was harder than I expected. And I started to get really kind of depressed. I've dealt with depression my entire life, and it's one of those things that I'm just not willing to deal with. The scenery became very monotonous, and I've been doing a lot of traveling over the past couple years, so it was hard to compare the Appalachian Trail to, say, Washington State, the Cascades, or Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. However, what has happened since is 2 days after I got off the trail, my mother woke up in severe debilitating pain, and I wound up having to come home to help figure out what's going on, because I'm a nurse practitioner, and it's kind of I'm good at that kind of stuff. Things have finally calmed down. She's back to normal. It turns out it's rheumatoid arthritis, and she's gonna be okay. She's gonna go to a rheumatologist. The other things that had happened on the trail, like I really had a lot of, I was really doing not very well in Hot Springs. Just really miserable. And you meet a lot of people on the trail, and I met somebody on the trail, and I had already been thinking, like, what am I doing here? I can be anywhere in the world. I could be on a beach somewhere. I could be literally anywhere in the entire world. And I don't want to be here. I honestly would rather be at work, because I didn't come to the trail to try to find myself, or I didn't come to the trail to try because I was miserable or getting over a divorce or anything. I just basically, there was a lot of reasons I wanted to do it, but basically, just to take some time off. I mean, that's one of the main reasons out of many. And then I met somebody on the trail, and in Hot Springs we started talking about it. He was feeling the exact same way, and so we've decided that we wanted to go backpack a different part of the world. So now that everything has gotten calmed down with my mom, and she's doing normal, she's back to normal, me and Travis are going to backpack Southeast Asia, and we're getting ready to leave on Saturday. And I'll introduce you here in a minute. It's been really good because we've been able to spend a lot of time together the past week and a half, past couple weeks. My family's met him, my friends have met him, everybody likes him, everybody on the trail liked him, everybody, he's a great guy, and we get along really well, and this is something I've always wanted to do. I love traveling, and it's just really not fun traveling by yourself, and I just don't want to do that anymore. If I'm going to explore a part of the world, I want to do it with somebody. And, we have similar goals, and we decided this is what we want to do, and I feel really good about this decision. I feel like it's the right decision. I have so much respect for the people who are still out there on the trail and are, going to make it, and I know probably a lot of people this year are going to make it to Katahdin. The other good thing that happened, it's weird, there was a lot of talk in Hot Springs. I had conversations with people like, do things happen for a reason? And I'm kind of in the agnostic/atheist sort of mindset when it comes to that. I don't really believe that things happen for a reason. However, there's just been a lot of things in the past couple weeks that it's just hard to say this is all coincidence. With my mom getting sick and having to come home, I'm really grateful that I was able to be here and available for her. I mean, it's terrifying when, literally she woke up and she couldn't walk. Can you imagine that? And she was normal and healthy, and then she couldn't walk. So, if I would have, I was able to be there for her and help her to figure that out, and I'm really grateful that I could be there. And also, there's somebody that I know here in town, I'm back in Louisville, Kentucky, who is going through some stuff, and she's getting ready to hike from Springer Mountain to Hot Springs, which is what I did. I wound up getting to 295.5 miles, and she has a lot of deep personal reasons why she's doing this, and I was able to loan her a lot of my equipment. She's going to use my tent and a lot of the things, and I'm really glad that I was able to do that to help somebody. So, and everything has just worked out. I feel like how it's supposed to. Do I feel disappointed in myself? Maybe a little bit. Of course, that was the main goal, was to get to Katahdin. But really, until you get on the trail and you're walking for 6 to 8 hours a day, it's really hard to know what's going to happen and how you're going to feel. And I honestly, it's something that I've been, preparing for a couple years. If I could do it all again, I think what I would do is more longer trips, more, just being out there by myself for 1 or 2 weeks at a time versus, before the Appalachian Trail, I'd only really backpacked, maybe, 3 nights, 2 days. I was not prepared for the intense loneliness. So that's my story. Other than that, just minimal regrets. Of course, I'm going to have some, but like I said, that's how it happened. And again, I apologize for taking so long to post this video. I'm really shocked that so many people are interested in me. Thank you. I will be, of course, I know the majority of people watching this are wanting to watch my Appalachian journey, which obviously I'm not going to do anymore, but I will continue posting videos primarily for family and friends and people that might be interested in Southeast Asia and backpacking there, just to see what it's like. And at least my family, I think, will still be interested. They're very supportive. I've got a great family. They're super supportive, and I'll introduce you to my travel companion here shortly. So I think that's all I got to say. Again, sorry it took so long to post. Thank you for watching, and if you're planning to get out there on the trail next year, good luck. I just wish you all the best. It was a great being out there for 5.5, 6 weeks was great. There was a lot of people that I met that were fabulous. The trail life, I like the trail culture as far as a lot of the people I met, but I just am not mentally, I just can't handle the loneliness. Just can't do it. It just was not worth it to me, and it just threw me for a loop. It threw me for a big loop. So guess that's it. Alright, bye. Hi everyone, I'm back. This is Travis. He is my travel companion, and Saturday we are heading to Southeast Asia, and from Southeast Asia we are going to Bali, probably spend a few days in Singapore, then go to Bali, and I have a friend from Vancouver that's hopefully going to meet us. And we met on the trail, and more adventures to come.
Yep.